Hello students, good morning. As we have already started a topic, properties of determinants. In our previous video, we have already learned how to solve the determinant without expansion. In continuation with this topic, today we will learn how to solve the determinant with expansion. Before starting this topic, let's discuss a few steps that will help you in solving the problem easily. Step number 1. Make all elements of either one row or column 1, 1, 1 by applying operations in rows or column. Means you can apply the operations in rows also or in column also. By taking common element, all elements of one row or column should be 1, 1 and 1. This is the easiest first step here. Then step number 2. Make two zeros in the same column or in the row. Then step number 3. Then expand determinant along that row or column which is having two zeros there. Now I am taking first example here. Prove using property of determinants. Now here particular written there कि we have to solve the determinant with the help of the properties. Determinant given to you is 1, 1, 1 a, b, c, a square, b square and c square. And you have to prove there a minus b, b minus c and c minus a. Now according to our special steps, element of either one row or column should be 1, 1, 1. This condition is already satisfied here. First column, all elements are 1, 1, 1 and 1 there. Now, second column is as it is, third column is as it is. Now we will proceed with the second step. We will make two zeros. Now how we will make two zeros here? We will apply the operations. First, I want a 0 here. I want a 0 here. Now, how I will make a 0 here? If I subtract this row, row number 2, from row number 1, we will always take the help of this row. We will always take the help of the first row to make a 0 at this position and at this position. I want a 0 at R3 also. Now which operation I will apply here? I want a change in row to second row by applying the operation R2 minus R1. Same, I want a change in R3. This element I want 0 here. So I will apply the operation R3 minus R1. Now when we apply the operation 1 minus 1, 0 is there. Now second case. This element is b, b minus a, b minus a. b square minus a square, b square minus a square. This is the second row, already changed. Now it's the time for the third row. Third row, R3 minus R1. R3 element is 1, 1 minus 1, 0. c minus a, c minus a. c square minus a square, c square minus a square. Now students, in the third column, here we can apply one property of algebraic property. A square minus b square is equal to a minus b, a plus b. Now we can write b square minus a square as a b minus a, b plus a. Same case, c minus a, c plus a. Now, in second row and in third row, there are one element is common. In second row, b minus a is common part here. So we can take common b minus a from the R2 there. And in the same position from R3, c minus a, c minus a. We can take common c minus a from R3 there. Now, let's see which elements are to be left there. Now B minus A, C minus A, we have already taken the common part there. Now the left determinant elements are 1, 0, 0, A. We have already taken B minus A common from this thing. So 1 is there, 1 is there. A square, A plus B, C plus A is there. Now we can expand the determinant along that column which are having 2, 0. So which column is having 2, 0 here? C1 is having 2, 0. So we will expand the determinant along with the column first. Now 1 is there. These two same position, B minus A, C minus A. 1 is there. We will hide this row and this column. First column, first row. By the cross multiplication, you will get the value of the determinant. C plus A minus B plus A. Now, rest all element is 0. With the help of A, when we multiply, we expand the term. Result is 0. When we expand according to A square, then also result is 0 there. Now, when we solve this position, C plus A, this negative sign will change the sign here. Minus B minus A. A and A are cancelled. C minus B is there. Now we are having a condition B minus A. Now you have to prove that A minus B is there. So you will take a negative sign from this bracket. So it will become the A minus B. Same, you want a B minus C. So when you take a negative sign from this bracket, one negative sign from this bracket, first bracket, and one negative sign from this last bracket, two negative sign become the positive sign. And you are having third bracket as it is C minus A there. Now, these are the right hand side. Now, I am taking one more example for more understanding. Again, prove using properties of the determinant. Now, you are having a statement. First row elements are x, y, z, x square, y square, z square, y plus z, x plus z, x plus y. And this is your right hand side. By taking the right hand side, you can see that one full term is x plus y plus z is there. That means that x plus y plus z will be the common part here. Okay. Now, we will proceed with the left hand side. X, y, z, x square, y square, z square, y plus z, x plus z, x plus y is there. Now, I want x plus y plus z. So, if I add first row and third row, first row and third row, if I add first row and third row, the elements are like this one, x plus y plus z. All elements are this one, x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z. Now, always change the position of that row which are having the binomial term. Because when we take common part there, so that binomial term will be converted into 1, 1, 1, which will help you to simplify the determinant easily. On applying R3, I want a change in R3 because R3 is having the binomial term. And why I am applying the operation R3 plus R1 there. Now, when we apply the operation, R1 element is x and R3 element is y plus z. So, full elements are x plus y plus z. Y is x plus y plus z. Now, when we add z in this element, it will also become x plus y plus z. Now, from R3, I can take the element x plus y plus z as a common part here. So, this, by taking x plus y plus z common from R3, we are having a part like this one, x plus y plus z and 1, 1, 1 in the third row. Now, first step is satisfied here. We are having all element of one column or one row is 1, 1, 1 there. Here, condition is satisfied with the R3. Now, we will make 2, 0 we will make 2 0. We will make this 2 0 with the help of this element. It means we will apply the operation in the column. Okay. On applying, I want a change in the column second, and which operation I will apply? I will apply column 2 minus column 1. Same, I want a 0 at this point also. So, which operation we will apply here? I will apply here C3 minus C1. Now, when we apply the operations, so there will be no change in the column 1, only the change in the column 2 and column 3. First column is same, x, x square and 1. Now, for the second column, y minus x, y minus x, y square minus x square, y square minus x square, 1 minus 1, 0. Now, for the second operation, C3 minus C1, z minus x, z square minus x square, 1 minus 1 is again 0 there. Now, again we are having property at this point also and at this point also. We will apply y minus x, y plus x. Here we will apply z minus x, z plus x. Now, we can take common y minus x from the column 2 and z minus x from the column 3. When we taking common y minus x from C2 and z minus x from C3, x plus y plus z is already outside the determinant. Y minus x is there, no z minus x is there. Now, the left elements of the determinants are x, 1, 1, x square, y plus x, z plus x, 1, 0, 0. Now we can expand along with the third row. Here we are having 2 zeros, so we will expand along with the third row. When we are expanding along with the row third, so what will be there? 1 into, this 1 into 1, z plus x, negative sign, y plus x is there. Rest all part are 0 there. This is the benefit to make 2 0 in one row or column there. Okay, so x plus y plus z is there. When we do the arrow method, this negative sign will change the internal sign, z plus x minus y minus x. Now x and x will cancel. You are having the parts there, x plus y plus z, y minus x, z minus x, z minus y. This is our required right hand side. Now students, these are the examples which are based on the properties, and we know that with the help of the property, simplification is very easy there. Do more and more practice. Thank you.